On an unusually cold November evening in the Bay Area, Steph Curry, the Golden State Warriors star, found himself driving home after a grueling practice. Despite his fame and the luxury car he was in, Steph preferred the quieter, less congested roads to avoid unnecessary attention. Little did he know that this simple decision would lead to a life-changing encounter. As he navigated the winding suburban streets, he noticed a woman stranded on the side of the road. Her car's hood was up, steam rising like a distress signal, and she waved hesitantly, clearly in distress. Most drivers sped past, but Steph, guided by the values his parents had instilled in him, couldn't ignore her plight. He pulled over, rolled down his window, and asked, "Need some help?" The woman, Elena, was a single mother who had been on her way home after picking up groceries when her car broke down. Stranded in an area with spotty cell service, she had no way to call for help. Steph, though not a mechanic, offered to take a look under the hood. When he realized the issue was beyond his expertise, he didn't hesitate to offer her a ride home. Elena, initially wary of accepting help from a stranger, was disarmed by Steph's genuine concern and warm smile. As they drove, their conversation turned to lighter topics, including Elena's 7-year-old son Max, who was obsessed with basketball, and especially with Steph Curry himself. Unbeknownst to Elena, the man sitting beside her was the very athlete her son idolized. Steph, ever humble, didn't reveal his identity, instead offering general basketball advice and a listening ear. When they arrived at Elena's house, she thanked him profusely and even offered to repay him, but Steph waved her off, insisting, "Just take care of your son." Before leaving, he gave her his contact information, promising to help with her car. The next day, Elena received a call from a towing company. Steph had arranged and paid for her car's repairs in full. Attached to the receipt was a note that simply read, "Pay it forward when you can." For Elena, this act of kindness was more than just a gesture. It was a lifeline. As a single mother struggling to make ends meet, Steph's generosity lifted a weight off her shoulders. Yet even then, she had no idea who he truly was. 3 years later, Elena's life had stabilized. Her son, Max, now 10, was thriving, his love for basketball stronger than ever. Elena often thought about the kind stranger who had helped her that night, but with no way to track him down. She let the memory fade into the background of her busy life. That is, until she received an unexpected invitation to speak at a Golden State Warriors charity event focused on kindness and community support. Nervous but determined, Elena took the stage and shared her story: the cold night, the broken down car, and the stranger who had gone out of his way to help her. As she spoke, she emphasized how his actions had not only changed her life, but also restored her faith in humanity. What Elena didn't know was that Steph Curry himself was sitting in the audience. As she finished her speech to thunderous applause, Steph made his way backstage to meet her. When he introduced himself, Elena was stunned. The man she had praised for his humility and kindness was none other than the NBA superstar her son idolized. Overwhelmed with emotion, she thanked him for the impact he had made on her life. Steph, in turn, praised her resilience and the work she had done to support her community since their encounter. Before parting ways, Steph left her with a powerful reminder: kindness comes full circle when you least expect it. The story didn't end there. Steph invited Elena and Max to a Warriors game, where Max got the thrill of a lifetime, dribbling on the court with his hero. But the ripple effects of Steph's initial act of kindness continued to grow. Inspired by her experience, Elena began mentoring other single mothers and working with community organizations. She even collaborated with Steph and his wife, Aisha, on an initiative to support single parents. Years later, Elena's journey came full circle when she was invited to speak at a national conference on women's empowerment, with Steph as the keynote speaker. As she stood on stage, sharing her story with thousands, she realized that one small act of kindness had sparked a movement that was changing lives far beyond her own. Steph Curry's kindness that cold November night didn't just change Elena's life. It set off a chain reaction of compassion and community support that continues to grow. From a stranded single mother to a community leader, Elena's story is a testament to the power of human connection and the profound impact of even the smallest acts of kindness. As she often says, kindness isn't just something we do. It's a ripple that keeps spreading, changing lives in ways we may never fully see. What are your thoughts on Steph Curry's act of kindness and how it transformed Elena's life? Do you believe a single act of compassion can have such a far-reaching impact? Share your thoughts, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories. If you enjoyed this, check out the video on your screen. You won't want to miss it.